Stand on that business, you hear? Okay, this is business and I need you to stand on it. Stand. Hey y'all, my name is Akila, but my friends call me Key, and this is 20s with Key. Welcome back. In today's video, we will be discussing what it's like dating as a teenager slash young adult. I asked some questions on my Instagram, and I didn't ask questions. I asked people to ask me questions on Instagram about it, and we're gonna be discussing and like trying to address the right way to approach the dating scene, because it is crazy out there. Like literally hearing some of the stories that people have to go through, and even me experiencing certain things, just it's sick. So we need guidance. Okay, so the first question is, how do I leave someone that I'm in love with but isn't good for me? They made a typo, but I get what they were saying. Okay, first of all, girl, we're here, because I've spoken about this so much, but baby, it's okay to leave that man where he's at. Men, it's okay to leave that girl where she's at, because I feel like a lot of times people don't understand, not because you love somebody means that you have to keep up with everything that they're putting you through. Not because you love someone you have to keep up with them being indecisive about you. Not because you love them mean that you have to stay in toxicity. It's okay to love people from a distance.
The kind of stuff you watch from a distance.
No, but really from a distance, because when I tell you, it's gonna be so much better for you and your mental health to leave that person alone, and to know that I genuinely loved you, but I love myself more, so I'm not gonna allow you to drain me or bring all that. Like there's certain things that they probably need to figure out, and you can't blame yourself, and you can't stay there and try to help when they can't even help themselves. Like it's okay to help your partner, but when helping your partner is draining you, baby, leave. It's okay to leave. Say bye-bye. Okay, second question is, how do you know if you truly love yourself enough to love someone else? Okay, my thing is, we're not gonna always like ourselves. We're gonna always have some insecurities, some problem, something that we're nitpicking, like something's gonna be there. But loving yourself, I believe, is a deeper rooted thing, where it's just like, yes, I would want to fix this, yes, I don't like this, but I love me, I know who I am, and I love every aspect of that. And in knowing who you are, that is what will allow you to make the right decisions in getting into a relationship, and allowing that person to be like, okay, this person knows who they are, this person loves them, they're worthy of loving themselves, so I'm gonna love them the way that they love themselves. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I explained that right, but you can put up with so much in a relationship because you don't love yourself. If you come into a relationship showing a person, yeah, I love myself, I take care of myself, they're gonna want to love and take care of you because you're doing it for you. If you go in there with not loving yourself, or going in there literally thinking the worst of yourself, you're gonna accept the worst from them, and they're gonna want to give you less than what you deserve. So I would say just differentiating between loving yourself and not liking yourself at times. Like literally, that's it. Just knowing that deep rooted you love yourself, even though there are things that you may not like about yourself. Yeah. All right. Next question on the dock. Why is it hard for guys to commit? We're all wondering. But it's not, it's not just guys. Yes, it's mainly the male species, but it's not just guys, because even now women are finding it hard to commit. But there are a million reasons. Literally, there are a million reasons why it's hard for anyone to commit, because I'm not just gonna place it on guys, because it's definitely, and it's crazy, I'm seeing it so much more that it's kind of turning equal, that men and women are finding it hard to commit. But it could be trauma. They could have literally had trauma from their past that they have not confronted, like whether that be family trauma or their first relationship that they got into, they committed, they gave everything, and you know, it didn't end out the right way. And committing is a scary thing, and not everyone is brave enough to do that, which is why I strongly believe that you should take your time, but be honest in taking your time, because that's the problem. It's not even committing. Like, if you can't commit, that's fine, just don't commit. But it's the wasting people's time and like going around and showing people that, oh yeah, I'm ready, when you know you're not, because you know deep down you're not. Go confront them ghosts and them skeletons in that closet before you come and mess up another person. Now they have commitment issues because of you, like just a cycle continuing. But I have a few male friends, my brothers, my dad even, that tell me, and I see things, that it really is something where it's always a deeper rooted thing why they cannot commit, that they just have not confronted. They have not confronted that issue, that trauma, and they trick themselves that they're ready, or they avoid the issue and then they're not ready, and then it shows when they actually are confronted with a relationship. Because you might be emotionally mature and they're not, and then they think they are, they go in the relationship and boom, chaos, because of things they have to figure out. So that's the best way I can answer that question. Okay, next question. How do I deal with no contact, and what are your thoughts on no contact? Okay, first of all, it is not easy to start no contact. So the fact that you started, literally congratulations, because imagining not talking to somebody that you probably spoke to every day, that you're probably in love with, that you probably love still, it's not easy. But once you start, it will get better over time. But how to deal with it, honestly, fake it till you make it. Distract yourself. Literally pick up every single hobby in the world: pottery, painting. Just make yourself busy, consume yourself in bettering yourself, doing what you need to do for yourself, and I pinky promise you that it will get better, because your life will be moving on. You're going to be doing new things without that person, and doing things that you probably would never do while you were with that person, and it will make it so much easier. My thoughts are on no contact is that it's really healthy. I feel like in a relationship you should always try, but especially if you and that person are trying and it's not working out, no contact is probably best, because you leaving them where they're at will probably help in the future if you guys are supposed to get back together, because you'll have time away to, you know, really work on yourself instead of being in the presence, because sometimes change can't happen in the same environment, you know. So getting away and just doing what you need to do for yourself is probably best. It's not easy, but it's probably best. And let me tell y'all something. I don't know if people still say this because I don't hear it this much, but stand on that business. You hear? Okay, this is business, and I need you to stand on it. Stand when it comes to no contact. Especially if that man was toxic and doing some terrible things. If that girl was toxic and doing some terrible things, stand on that business and do not. I literally, it's so funny when I be seeing those memes about like using any holiday to break no contact, but don't do that. Talking about it's 4th of July, these fireworks got me thinking about the sparks that we could be creating. No! I'm gonna ask about 2 more questions because this is a bit much, and I think I'm gonna do a part 2. We'll see, because the video is low-key getting long. What are steps do you think that you need to take in order to get into a relationship? I feel like that's such a broad question, but I think if you're saying like what do you need to do to make sure you're ready to be in a relationship, first of all, I remember a pastor at my church at school, he said that you know you're ready for a relationship when you don't want something from someone but you're ready to give. You're so you're filled with love from the people around you and from yourself that you're overflowing, that you're ready to give love. So it's not that you need somebody, it's not that you need a person in your life, but you don't need to wait on your life to be completely whole, but you should not need someone to make your life whole. You should be able to do that on your own, because having an addition is the most beautiful thing. Literally, I've been broke so many times, but I still believe that love is such a beautiful thing, and allowing someone to come into your life and be that addition that you didn't even need really in your life, but they just added so much more, it's just so beautiful. So just making sure that you are whole, you're okay with being alone. Like, be alone and be okay with being alone before you get into a relationship. That's the best thing I can say, because if you're saying you want to be perfect to get into a relationship, you're gonna die alone. Respectfully, you're gonna die alone, because you're never gonna be perfect, and you shouldn't want to be perfect. There are things that you're going to go into the relationship with that are going to even show you up and be like, oh wow, I didn't even know I struggled with this. Next question, and the final question: what is the most important thing in a relationship? God. When I tell you that the Bible has not only showed me what a relationship is supposed to look like, but it also showed me the steps that you need to take in order to make that relationship be successful. God. Like, making sure you're right with God allows you to love someone so much better, because God is love. And if you got that relationship with love, then you're going to be able to show love properly. Obviously there's going to be issues, but when you have God in the center, it don't even look like nothing. It doesn't even look like an issue, for real. It just looks like a little speed bump that you and your partner need to get over. But yeah, God, I literally can expound on that. I could make a whole video on that, but God, I'm so serious. That is what will help you in the long run. Okay, well, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for literally all the questions that you guys asked on Instagram. There's so much more, and I will get to them in part 2 of the video. And I really just appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching this far. Don't forget to subscribe and share, and also the first person that comments, I will be shouting you out in my next video. So, comment. And yeah, have a great day. I love you, but God loves you more, and I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna pick up on the cell.